friends, how you doing? Welcome to Crafting at Home with Carly. Obviously I'm isolated due to health conditions, but what I wanted to do is to get everyone crafting at home and still to have that lovely time and just relax, and let's try not to think about what's going on in the big bad world. Okay, so what I'm doing today, hi Felicity, how are you doing? Hi Julie, hope everyone's doing okay. Hi Claire, hope you're well. I know the schools are out now, they're starting to sort of wind down, so we just have to keep waiting and see what's going on really. I'm doing really well actually. Obviously the reason why I've decided to self-isolate is because I'm very high risk, that's the reason. Everyone knows I get seriously wheezy. I've been asthmatic my whole life, so it's best off to in isolation as well, are we, Jackie? Well done, look at us, let's go. Hi. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a few little projects just together that we can do. I can give you some tips and techniques. So the first thing I want to show you is I'm just going to put my phone down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. There we go. Hiya, is I've been working with Imala butterfly feather. Absolutely gorgeous. Hi Janet, hi Sue, how are we all doing? I know it's crazy, isn't it? I feel like it's been out forever and it's only been since Monday, and the kids are off as well, so it's all just been a bit craziness. So if they do run in or the cat runs across the table, you know why. Hi Sarah, how's my Miss Payne? I'm missing you, darling. Margaret, how you doing? Debs, Brenda. Oh, it's so lovely to have your company this afternoon. I hope you're doing really well. So what I've started doing already is I've started colouring in using the Gossip markers. Now this is the feather butterfly, like I was saying. Oh, I see my sister-in-law Sam Duff is watching as well. How you doing? Is my brother driving you insane? Because she's on lockdown as well because of my nephew who's disabled. So I think she's in for the long haul. I think she's in for 3 months. Hi Sandra, hi Claire, hope everyone's doing all right. Hi, okay. So let's get on and do some work. So as you can see, I've already started doing a bit of colouring in, really simple. The colours that I've decided to choose from are really key colour trends at the moment. So if I bring them close to you, you'll be able to see exactly the colours that I'm choosing. So we've got the mints, we've got the pastel blues, the pastel yellows, the sort of grey blues as well. So everything's really luscious. If you can imagine like a pastel rainbow. Hi Yvonne. Hi Rosina, hi Steph, hi Diane. Oh, it's so lovely to have everyone's company. I can't believe it. Hi. Oh, Ali's there as well. Oh, it's so lovely. Honestly, I think I'm a bit batty, I think, but it will be fine because craft will be our saviour. That's all we can do. Hi Sally. That's, oh, and Anne, hiya darling. So that's all we can do is at the end of the day, I mean, really, how many of us have wanted this time just to stay in and get to one with our crafts? I have, to be honest, and I know it's a bit wrong to say that, but it's kind of good in a way, because now we can do them projects that we didn't decide to do or that we've just kept at the bottom of the drawer. So now finally we're going to have that time, and also I've pledged to clear out my craft room. Don't know when it's going to happen. I did tidy up my dresses yesterday, so I'm pleased with that. So as long as I do something every day, then surely that's productive. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's carry on colouring this beautiful project. Now I will show you as I do, but at the moment what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some more colour to this. So as you can see on this one here, I've already put my base colour down ready to go. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is the light pink that I'm taking right there. It looks a bit vibrant, but it'll be absolutely fine. Hiya, look at all these people watching me, honestly, it's amazing. And I'm just going to go in and fill that darker detail around the flower. Now the beauty of this, basically every single one of these alcohol marker layers, what they do is they just blend beautifully together. Absolutely exquisite. Hold on a minute, I hear shouting from the living room. No, it's gone quiet, it's okay. You know what happens with kids, right? Once they're in a place and you've said don't come out, you know they're going to come out. So you know, just be aware that my children could run in at any minute, okay? So I'm just going in on that flower and I'm just going to pull that detail round. It just gives the shading. So if you can see the layers that I've started to add to that now. Can you see that? I've just gone around the edge and the darker edges towards the centre. Now, with this little crafts at home for us, I've decided that I'm actually going to do this every day. And I think it's really important that what we do is we all come together to keep ourselves sane. That's my washing machine going off, by the way, if you're wondering what the beeping is. Oh, there we go, it's turned off. So I think what we need to do as well is we need to think of ways that we can help. Now, on a mum's group that I'm on for my son's school. Hiya, Kerry. Hi, Anita. Oh, lots of love to you, Mum, and of course, Robbie. What they've said on this group that I was looking at is if you've got any artwork or your children's artwork, maybe what they've been doing at home, put it in your windows, because then what it can do is people that are out and that are able to still stay out just brighten up their day. Also, I did post some little leaflets that you can put out to share with the your own neighbourhood if anyone needs any help, because obviously you've got to remember there are older people that are not going to be able to get out, disabled people are not going to be able to get out, and the way the shops are, it's pandemonium. So if you've got a neighbour, hi Helen, hi Olin, how are you? Oh, it's so lovely to see you all. So if you've got a neighbour that's in need, please just make them a little card, just say I'm thinking of you. If you need anything, maybe put your number on there, because sometimes they just need support or they're lonely. So because of that, just be that sort of helping hand. I've joined a few groups as well on Facebook, and what they are is fabulous, because basically you can be phone support, which is brilliant. I've downloaded lots of different apps as well, so obviously I can, hi Linny, how you doing? Are you alright? So we can help as many people as we can. Now, myself and my crafty army, I know my shell bell's been super busy because I've had a few people locally to us that are stuck. So she's been doing drops already, so she's been amazing. So anyway, let's get back to the craft. Enough about all this. It's gone crazy, isn't it? So again, I'm just going on that darker flower at the top, going in with that brighter pink just to pick that colour up. Now let me show you again. There we go. Can you see that? Really simple. So you can just build up that colour. So now I'm going to start work on the butterfly. Oh yeah, make cards for neighbours. Just tell them you're there if they want to chat or anything like that, because this is the thing, a lot of people are going to be on lockdown. They really are, and we cannot have people feeling lonely and isolated. And of course we're really lucky because we're crafters, so we have to have busy hands, so we're going to be busy anyway, but some people not. So there are some really good tutorials as well on YouTube. Hiya Alison, how you doing? Jess, Tracy, hello my lovely. Joanne, how you doing? You know, not everyone's crafty, so have a look on YouTube as well. Maybe try something that you've not tried before, like knitting, crocheting, quilting. I know Sarah done an amazing class last night that I absolutely loved, and I can't wait to get my machine out. But for now, let's get on with the colouring. So what I'm going to do, now I've done that pink, is I'm going to go in with two different yellows. The yellows that I've chose it's called Rice Silk, I haven't got my glasses on, and Lemon Yellow. They're the two that I'm using. So I'm going to use my lightest first. Hi Denise, hi Carol, hi Jane, Becky, Zelma, fabulous name darling. Oh, hello Alison, are you struggling with your phone? Oh dear. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is on this feather detail down the side is I'm just going to get plenty of colour on. So I'm going to go for my chisel, much thicker end. Super simple, and just get that colour on. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Don't worry if you go over the edges, because we're going to do some ink work over the top of this. So tomorrow I'm unable to do a live, but I will be doing one on Saturday. Now, if you could give me some feedback, please, because obviously I've not done loads of this. I do tell you stuff, but I've not done loads of this. And don't forget as well, we've got the big Imala launch that's going to be next Friday, but obviously because I'm isolating, oh, you can see me but you can't hear me. It might be my phone. Is it my phone? Is that any better? Is that any better? I don't know. How about if I turn it round? Shall I turn it round? How about that? Oh, no, it says rotate your phone. It's telling me off now. Okay, how's that? Is that any better? Can you hear me? I don't really know. There we go. Anyway, so, yeah, if you could give me feedback, let me know what time is the best time of day to do this. You know, how you can fit it around you. And if you could let me know if there's any particular projects you would like me to do as well. Because obviously I'm an open book and I have pretty much every craft that is about. Hello, how are you doing? Is everyone all right? Hi, Carla. She's on lockdown too. Kids driving you mad yet? Mine are. Love them to bits, but yeah, they're driving me crazy. Hi, Tracy. Oh, Joanne can hear me. Thank you, Joanne. Right. I didn't know if it was the way that I positioned the phone that you couldn't hear me. So now, using that lighter lemon colour, can you see how I've just gone over the side there? So, next Friday is the brand new Imala launch. God, I'm so erratic, and I'm going from one thing to the next. Oh, who's sending all these sad faces? Oh, I don't know. So next Friday, I'm unable to do it, obviously, because I'm isolating. So our very own Tony Darrett's going to be doing it. Hi, Grant. How you doing? But now I'm getting love hearts. I like love hearts. Thanks. But what I want to show you as well is one of the projects that I've created using this. And it's also going to be in making cards inspiration magazine. So this is the eyes. How fabulous is that? It is one of the most beautiful stamps ever. I love it. And how many girls do you know that actually have eyelashes like that now? It's amazing, isn't it? So this is going to be a step-by-step project as well that's going to be in Making Cards magazine. So I just thought I'd let you know what's going on with that. So next I'm going to go in using the Y35, which is the really, really vibrant yellow. And I'm just going to go back into that detail and just pull it over the top of the lemon that I've already popped on there, the lighter one. Okay, really, really simple. So I'm just going to add that colour through the sides. So really simple, and just pull it away. I'm also going to do some ink work on top of this as well. Now I am actually thinking of, I know how to do it, but my daughter's looking after Sid at the moment because I wanted her to hold my camera over the top so you can see me completely. But you can see how it's coming together. Super, super easy. Okay, so again, I'm just layering that colour over the top to create the depth. Very, very simple. So now I'm just going to add a bit more colour. Now I'm going in as well with the mint green. Really, really simple. It's so pretty. Thanks, Carla. Thanks. That's lovely. So I'm just going to add a bit more colour just here and there, just filling in the detail. So let's get up to speed where we are with this. So this is my base colouring that I've done. There we go. Can you see that? Ready to go. It's really easy. Gossip markers are the ultimate easy blend. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, now this is a pretty penny die, but I'm going to use it as a stencil. Okay, and I'm going to place that on the top half, and we're going to ink over the top. So first things first, I'm going to use my smudger, and then I'm also going to be using some Tim Holtz Distressing. Really, really simple. So I'm going to pick some yellow up, and I'm going to use that as a stencil just at the top, and I'm just going to ink through that to create some layers of depth. But we're going to do quite a lot of this over the top, so I hope this inspires you to create something different. So can you see already how simple it is to add that? I'm also going to start adding from that yellow, straight from, just pick it up straight on, and then I'll bring it round. Now, let me see if I can change this so you can see better. Oh, I don't know how to do that. This is the kind of thing that I'm just not very good at sometimes. You can see a bit better, can't you? Is that... That didn't work, did it? That didn't work at all. Let's go back up there. You're safer up there. I know where you are. Okay, so I'm going to add some yellow just around the edge now. Really, really simple. Like this. Okay, so I'm just going to keep building up that colour. So my first base colour is going to be the yellow. And the reason I've chosen these colours, so you are taking inspiration, if you like, from that base colours that we started with the colouring in. So, bit of the yellow around the edge. Don't worry if it's a bit patchy, because now we're going in with spun sugar. Hi, Heather. Oh, look, my brother's watching. Hi, Dave. How you doing? He's my wolf. And my cousin Kevin's watching as well. This is nice. Everyone knows where I am. It's brilliant. So now I'm taking that pink, that spun sugar, and basically I'm filling in around those edges. Super simple. This is the quickest way to achieve a really pretty blend. So again, just all the way round. Now, all of these products are available at Create and Craft, or you could have a look maybe on the Stamps by Me website, but I'm sure you're pretty stocked up actually. This is what's so brilliant, is that finally I'm going to get to the bottom of my craft room and see what's in there. Can you believe it? I know, it'll be amazing, absolutely amazing. So now, where I've blended around using the scatter straw, then on top, the pink, can you see that? It's lovely. So now I'm going to go in with my tumbled glass. And I'm also going to be picking up stencil. Now this is a pin flare stencil. I do love this. Hi Jack, long time no see. Hope you're really well. Jack's a very old friend of mine. Welcome. So I'm adding that blue over the top as well of all of the different colours. And what this does, it just gives you layers of colour around the edge rather than just being one set colour. So for instance, there we go. Can you see that? Really easy. Again, I'm just pulling it around as I go. Super simple. So once I've blended that around the edges, like so, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Distress Oxide in my Evergreen. Beautiful. I'm going to pick up that colour, but we're going to use the stencil this time. Place it over. But I'm not going to be using the whole stencil, just little pieces of it really, just to tie in that colour work. And you will see how beautiful it all comes together. Now, I'm so sad about some of the crafting events have been cancelled. Obviously, you know that I'm always at a lot of the crafting events. Craftopia has been cancelled, but obviously we will be redoing that in October. I hope you can join us. And Crafting Live at the moment is still in place, but we shall have to wait and see. So now I've done a bit of random stenciling. See that around there? Hi Emma. Yeah, we're staying safe. We're in. It's fine. I'm also just going to pick up that Evergreen. Now remember, it's a Distress Oxide, so it's not really a glossy sort of sheen. It's quite a matte, so it fits perfectly with these projects. But building up them layers of colour around the edge just makes everything sing together. So now I'm just doing a quick blend over. If I pull you down, you can see a bit better. Here we go. How's that? Can you see a bit better? So all I'm doing is doing circle motions all the way round. Hi from Norway, Anna. How you doing? Hope you're keeping safe, my sweetheart. So again, I'm just building up and blending that colour through all around the edge. Now to finish this off, I'm just going to add a few little details. I'm going to add my sequins. I've just got a few little silver sequins and also a couple of gems. So I'm just pretty much going to be quite sporadic with it. and just add some bits to the middle of flowers. I'm going to build that up a little bit, just on that larger bloom. Here we go, just build that up. Super simple. It's so lovely to have everyone's company. It's been so, I know I was supposed to be on today as well, and I do believe Angela's covering for me today because she's on at 1:30 launching Joy Crafts, because obviously I'm going to be the craft ambassador for them, but at the moment I will be here. But then once this is all done and dusted, I'm back in the studio. Hi Heather, how you doing, sweetheart? Feels like I haven't seen anyone for ages. It's only been a few days. Funny, isn't it? Once you get in. But there has been some quite funny things that have happened. I don't know if you read my post this morning, but basically Sid was kissing the cat, Doris, and he gave her a big kiss and then he wiped his mouth. And I said to him, "Oh, are you being careful?" And he said, "No." He said, "She's got wet lips because she's been eating spiders." Of course. I know. Honestly, it's so funny. Kids crack me up. It's brilliant. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of wet glue to my craft mat, and I will let you have a look at what I've been doing. Here we go. Can you see? There we go. Just added a few little bitsy bobs, but I'll show you in a second where we are with this. So now I've got a tiny bit of glue on my mat, and I'm just going to pick up a few little sequins using my tweezers, and I'm just going to add these to my project just quite randomly. It doesn't have to be perfect, but what it does is it just gives it texture. It gives it that sort of twinkleness, if you like. Is that a real word? I don't know, but it does. It just gives it dimension, and it just makes it look pretty. So another thing that I really like doing is sequins with gems on as well. That works beautiful, just to give that extra dimension. So here we are. Oh look, I've just realised I need a little bit more there. Another little gem. Hiya Sylvia, how you doing? So basically my advice to everyone is keep safe, wash your hands, stay away from everyone, just get crafting. This is, you know, what we need to do, really. We really do. So I've just added a few more gems now. Let me show you what I've been up to. There we go. So I think what we need to do is we need to look at this situation as a positive, even though it's been horrific. And I think the best idea is to just engulf yourself in crafts if you're at home, definitely. You know, it's so nice to have that time. I know it's awful, I can't go out, and I know that obviously my children are off school and, you know, people are becoming very, very poorly. But embrace the time we have at home. Thanks, you love it. I love that too. So now I've just done quick mat and layers. Really simple, just use some wet glue. Here we go. We are ready and done. I hope you really like that. So it's really simple to achieve amazingness with this beautiful collection. Right, the next project I'd like to show you, I'm actually going to try and do two if I can, is I have just on here, now this is a proper sneaky peek of a beautiful stamp that is going to be available next Friday. This is Imala again. Hiya! Really simple. Again, using the stencil as the background, and then I've started colouring it in. I've also gone over the top with the Gossip glitters. Can you see that as well? And now I'm just going to do some painting on the other lady. So again, I'm just picking up the colour from the palette. You know I never clean my palette. It just makes it easier. And I'm just going to pull some colour round on that outside. Really, really easy. I've also made a wash that I'm going to add on for skin tones. So let me just add that. And these are beautiful. It's almost like that sort of model. You know, when we do any sort of design work, we tend to start with the sort of the basic shapes and then go from there. So what I've got in my palette is Himi crayons. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Oh, that's all right. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hope you're staying off the trains. I've heard actually today that they're going to be closing a lot of the stations down. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's craziness. Now I'm picking up the blue. Can you see where I am with this? I've started colouring in the jacket. Really easy. What brushes do I use? Okay, the mixture of brushes I have my favourite key favourites, which are these, which are actually rare earth. I love them. Really soft, really good ply. Also, I do love these as well. These are the Himi brushes. These are really, really long as well. So if you want to just get that tiny detail in. But you'll notice as well, I hold mine very close to the brush. The reason why is I find you can control it a lot more easier. Super, super simple. So let's get back. Where was I? I was here. I'm going to pick up some blue this time. Again, just making that wash. So it's not too vibrant, but it's still beautiful. Now, like I said before, if you've got friends or you've got neighbours that are stuck in, go and make them something. Make them a blanket, a card. Just say that you're there for them. I think it will work really well. So now I'm just going to add some more colour tone onto this. Really easy. Just keep building up that colour. Super simple. So let's see where I am with this. I'm just going to add a bit more colour just to that jacket, just to pull it round. I do love this stamp, and this won't be available till next Friday, but you'll see my sneaky peeks before then. I'll post them, and obviously I've got lots of samples. So now I've done this, what I'm going to do is, where I've been using watercolour paint, is I'm just going to dry it to make sure that it doesn't, you know, come off, go on my hand, anywhere like that. Do you know what I just thought? This is funny. Hiya, how you doing? About my comment that I just said about, you know, I'm sort of enjoying being in. On reflection, I'm realising now that I probably shouldn't have said that, because, you know, there's a lot of people that are really, really poorly. So on a serious note, you know, I understand us as crafters love being in and we love crafting, but I am not saying that it's an amazing thing that's happened, because it's not. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up, this is a die cut, this is Pretty Penny, again, use it as a stencil. So what I want you to do is I want you to start thinking about, what can you make stencils from? What die cuts have you got that will be amazing as stencils? And this is the way forward, it really is, because there's so many. So now what I'm going to do, over the top of that, obviously, hi Jack, you're right. So I've done that script, and now that is actually in watercolour. I've done that. Then I've stamped my imagery, you can see there, and I've watercoloured over the top. Now I'm going to take my stencil, take it down the bottom, and this time I'm going to be using the Victorian Velvet. Hiya, how is everyone today? So now tap off the excess, always tap off, because then what happens when you go in with that colour, you're not going to get that straight initial of like really dark colour. So you're always better off just giving it a little tap before you place it onto your project. So I'm just going to continue stenciling over. And what you can do, if you want to make them to last, is you can use your stencils and cut them probably 4 or 5 times. That would be really simple. So you can see now at the bottom there, I've used the stencil over the top of the script. Really, really easy. And I'm just going to do exactly the same on the top half as well. Just in that one corner. So make sure they're opposing corners, because then it looks like it's supposed to be there. Over there, like so. Now I'm going to pick up some tumbled glass this time, and I'm going to add just a little bit of colour around the edge, not too much, just a little bit. Hi Claire, thank you Samantha, I'm glad that you're enjoying this. I've tried to make projects that are really achievable and also ones that look really dramatic, because there's nothing better than a wow card, is there? When somebody, hello Claire, I love that, hello. Wow cards are amazing because when someone opens them or receives them or buys them, they say, you didn't make that, and you're like, yeah, I made that. There's nothing better, is there? It really isn't. So now with that tumbled glass over the top, add in just that little bit of colour around the edge to pull it together. Now, both of these projects that I've made here are available to win. So if you would like to win, just leave me a comment and I will choose somebody, or actually I'll probably get the kids to choose someone by the end of the day. So here we go. I've just added that tumbled glass glue just around the edge, just to pull it together. And the last thing I think we need is a sentiment. So let's have a look what I've got here. I've got a few bits. I've got Celebrate You. I think that will work perfectly. So I'm just going to stick this down. I'm using mixed media MDF glue. I love it, it's brilliant. But what I'm going to do with my sentiment, this is Celebrate You, and I've just matted it onto some blue, is I'm just going to also use my blender with that blue. So I'm going to pick up more of that tumbled glass and I'm just going to go around the edge. Really easy. So just in directional corners, opposing corners again. So I'm going to have 2 blue and 2 pink. So I'm just going to pick up my pink now, go back to my velvet, pick that up and just blend it. Sorry about that. Guess what happened? My doorbell rang. That's what it was. I know, sorry about that. So now I've got sentiment done, okay? And I'm just going to adhere that, have it slightly offset as well to the side. Or, yeah, slightly offset to the side. There we go. There we go, friends. All done. So if you would like to win either of my projects that I've created today, I'd be really happy if you leave me a comment and I will get these sent out to you. Okay, so if you fancy a chat, I'm here for you. Feel free to message me either on my own page or on my Facebook profile page. Don't forget to keep up to date with Imala, and hopefully I will see you not tomorrow but Saturday. Please message me and let me know what time's best. I mean, I love 1 o'clock, but let me know for you. Thanks, Heather. I hope you've really enjoyed this tutorial and it will keep you going for another day. Thanks for joining me. Love you all lots. Stay safe, okay? See you later. Bye.